find it amazing how some people can affect us in such fundamental ways in the blink of an eye, while others can be in our lives our entire existence, just like that of a sturdy mountainside that blocks your view of the sun, but can never quite keep you from growing. I met a boy, one of the most beautiful boys I've ever met, and I didn't know it. Later, I found out why I couldn't see how wonderful he was. It was because I realized looking at him was like looking at a reflection of myself, and at the time, I just didn't like myself that much. By the time I realized I had fallen, it was too late, and I left him at the top of that hill while I ran away, stumbling back to that mountain for cover. It's hard to tell how long I'll be able to stay here in its shadow. I'm like the Trans Am that you buy for fun, but you really just can't get up those mountain roads without that Toyota 4Runner, and that's something that I'm never gonna be. So it's funny how some people can affect you so much. Some people stay in our lives for decades, and then some are so much more. Some can change the entire structure of your being in a 2-hour car ride, and nothing will ever be the same. One time, this boy, one of the most beautiful boys I've ever met, told me stumbling up the mountain was one of his favorite pieces yet. I thought it was my weakest because it showed my weakness, but it was a weakness I secretly wanted him to see. Later, he'd ask when I wrote it with a slight hint of something maybe foreboding. I don't know, and I wonder if I should have told him the unasked answers. That yes, everything can be summed up to 42, and that yes, he is the best thing I ever knew. And a resounding yes, I'm so in love with you. But I had already tried to tell him once before this, and well, he didn't get the text. I thought that meant he wasn't supposed to know, but maybe it just meant that loved words were meant to be written and not cold. And maybe it just meant that technology's growing young while I'm growing old. But no matter what I'm told, now I know it was Tom Robbins that was the one that was right all along. There is only one serious question, and that is, who knows how to make love stay?